Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're reading for you about a crush. There's someone out there that views you as the woman holding a coin. Even if you are not a woman, it's okay. The general vibe of this card is somebody who offers a lot in terms of being a partner. So they don't need to be dependent upon you. They offer companionship in a way that you can count on. You can trust this person, right? Someone views you as an ideal partner, but unfortunately, they're stuck in the garden and the gate, which is a card about I feel safe where I am right now, which is maybe the friend zone. And getting outside of, my own front yard is terrifying because there are people out there that I don't know. So, how do I say what I want to say and not have to feel like I'm taking a huge risk? It does really feel like this is someone who isn't sure whether or not to advocate for upgrading a friendship into a relationship. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hello, Jess. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Atala. Hello, Aya. How we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're all having a great day. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the Egyptian Tarot. What else do we need to know? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Hierophant in the reverse, the stars, and the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so part of the reason there is some hesitation or fear is whoever you are, you come across as super independent. There are people who notice things about you, and I'm not necessarily saying it's to your detriment or it's like a bad thing. It's that you don't really like to rely on other people. Maybe you're the last person to ask for help. Maybe you don't really like spending all of your time with other people. You might be the type to avoid social situations, but there's something here that's like, I know you're not really like looking to add to your soul tribe or your little inner circle. Or I know perhaps that you are working to heal from a previous romantic connection. So they've been trying to wait and be patient because they feel if they act too quickly, if they say something too soon, you're going to be in this Empress in the reverse energy, which is like, I got no time for that. So this is about acknowledging that divine timing is important, that maybe there are some things that you've been working on that they needed to be respectful of. So in addition to the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, now we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So the number 9 could be important for you. But we have somebody who realizes the only way they can let go of this anxiety they feel or nervousness is if they just say something. They're nervous though. What if I ruin this friendship? What if all of a sudden now, because I've admitted that I have a little crush on you, then it gets weird? That's holding them back. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. I won't lie, for some of you, this person thinks that you're interested in having a little bit of fun as a single person. Maybe you've just gotten out of a long-term relationship. Maybe they've heard you talk about not wanting a long-term relationship. Maybe they just feel like you're it's like they see you as somebody who doesn't really get rejected, or everyone has a crush on you. So why would this person like me? Why would they choose me? They're definitely dealing with some insecurity. Hello, Peggy. What's happening? Hello, Sam. Hello, Key Controller. How we doing? This is definitely a crush, but I feel it's more than just I think you're attractive. They think you're kind of magical. And they see the effect you have on other people. They feel like you've dealt with a lot of individuals that wanted more from you than you were offered in return. And because of that, you don't play games. You see right through a lot of people, which is probably why they feel like you're more selective than anything, right? If somebody gets a chance with you, they're not going to reject you because you're super selective. They feel like you're just like too good for them. 2 sevens in a row, by the way. You know this person's nervous. Either you've already picked up that they're acting a little bit differently, or like they said something that was a little bit strange. You feel like they're about to do something. I don't know that that necessarily means you know that they have a crush on you or that they would like to be your, new boo thing. But I do feel you know that they want to like probably do something here because they're acting weird. They're not talking to you normally. This is the Tattoo Tarot. Thank you, Peggy. What else do we have? King of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. And the Star again. Yeah, I have a thing for you, but I'm nervous that you're just going to think that I am attracted to you, not that I have like an actual set of feelings, right? How do I get you to look at me in a different way? How do I get you to take me seriously? They've kind of put you on a little bit of a pedestal. Just a little bit. Four of Swords in the reverse. Empress. They've seen you go through something that would have, how do I say this? Most people would have given up. Most people would have been stuck. Most people would have lost faith in themselves. They feel like you picked yourself up out of a really difficult situation, dusted yourself off, put on your favorite set of clothes, and you looked all sparkly and new again. This person's kind of impressed with you. How'd you do that? Yeah, they feel like you went through some major like betrayal or disappointment or heartbreak, and you started this whole new life for yourself like it was easy, like it just required a flip of a switch. They, on some level, feel you're stronger than they are. Another nine of cups in the reverse, strength in the reverse. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? This feels to me that they have something they need to prove to you. Maybe you've had conversations with this person about conquests or dating apps. They might have a little, it's like they're concerned you don't see them as making very smart decisions with regards to their love life. So if I feel like you always have these weird stories and you probably don't make the best decisions with regards to your relationships, then why would I want to date you? They feel like they have to kind of like remake their image or show that they have changed. With the Six of Wands, clarifying the Four of Swords in the reverse, it's like, I got to show you I did something you didn't think I was going to be able to do. I have a different perspective now. So it's a general reading. This could take a lot of different forms, but this could be, you and I have been friends for years, and you knew that I had this issue with the same person that would come back around, my ex, and I couldn't just, keep them in the blocked category. And then I do, and I show you I've changed after years of not being able to. And I do this because I want you to see I'm not going to get caught up in those little things anymore. I want you to see that I'm no longer toxic or dealing with people that I know don't really know how to treat me. Thanks, Johnny. What else do we have? Three of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Wands. Unexpected action or unexpected communication. So I feel like this is all at once. This person, maybe you haven't heard from them for a while, or maybe they've been working on things without you knowing. But I feel like they find a time to talk to you and you don't expect this, but they're like, look, I know we joke around a lot. I know we talk about a lot of things. I know that you already understand that I think you're attractive and we joke about things. But what if I really wanted to be in a relationship with you? What if I've already like cleared the roster? What if I've already found an apartment where we could live together? This is like, I've got to show you that I'm serious and not just making some joke out of it, because there is definitely like a playful energy between these two where making that kind of joke would probably be kind of amusing. I have to show this is, no, I'm being serious. I want to know if you would actually date me instead of just like tell me about people you date. They may have started getting jealous about you talking about who likes you. So we've got family and open heart. For some of you, this person has been your friend and has also fallen in love with you in part because you are there for each other in a way that feels like family. For some of you, this is you are like a fake aunt or fake uncle, right? I shouldn't say fake, but you know, like honorary to the child that I have. This is like there's already a sense of we've got each other's back, right? And one of the reasons they seem to adore or are in love with you is because you are compassionate. Because you aren't afraid to be vulnerable. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet and conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. The thing is, and maybe this is true for you and the person you're dealing with, there's a choice here. I have to choose between the old and the new. I have to choose between friend zone, and there's so many things I could say. I hope you all are having fun trying to figure out what I'm going to say. Are you going to be friends or not? Are you going to get down or not? Hello, how's it going, Ground Zero? Huzzah, Drew is here. All right, what else do we have? Oh, good. We have somebody who's thinking. I do like that over not thinking. Missing you, craving, desiring. And then we have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Look, you know who I am. I know who you are. We share our secrets with each other. We're friends, but it's never moved beyond that line of friend and more, right? What if I want more? I do feel like for some of you, there could be a fireplace or a fire pit wherever you are that this person tells you this. But they're like, I got to do something. I can't just sit here and pretend that I am okay with just being a friend. Hello, Candace. Happy Hump Day seems appropriate for this reading. That's funny. Yes, full moon. That's right. What else do we have? Boundaries and beauty. So this is saying boundaries are not as difficult as they previously were if you are trying to establish them. The garden and the gate individual from the beginning, the one who is trying to decide whether or not they should confess their feelings, they're realizing that maybe they have made too much out of a boundary. Maybe they've been a little too scared to say something is what I'm really saying, right? We want to be respectful of boundaries, but if we have the guard in the gate, we know somebody is feeling like they can't leave their own space at all. But we've got beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. There is some really lovely energy between these two. So I do feel like even if there's a lack of, desire on the other side of the equation, I don't know that necessarily like the friendship has to end, but I think that's maybe what the guard in the gate person is assuming. If I admit I have a crush on you and you're not interested, then do I lose you as a friend too? Probably. I think that would be the assumption for most people, right? What's up, Sierra? How you doing? Ooh. All right, this is the Wild Reflections Tarot. What else do we have? Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Cups. We keep getting doubles like that. So we had more nines come out in the Nine of Cups, and the Hermit is number 9. Then we had Three of Wands clarifying the Three of Swords. We did have the Six of Wands, and now we have 2 other sixes. So it's like, maybe for some of you, this person feels like other people are pairing off, right? We're getting to an age, everybody's getting married, everybody's moving in with each other, everybody's starting a family. Why can't we have one of those, like, if we're still married in 2 years, or if we're still single in 2 years, we'll just get married because we get along so well. Does that work? Yeah? Hello, how's it going, Rama Bedlam? We also have, did I tell you, the Moon in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So look, I worry that if I tell you I have a crush on you, if I tell you that I've always wanted to know whether or not we could be happy together, are you just going to see me as somebody that wouldn't give you what you deserve? How can I show you that my intentions towards you might be entirely different than the ones you've seen me have towards others? If you've seen me be a little bit of a player, if you've seen me be a little bit non-committal, how can I convince you that I wouldn't do that with you? Because we've been friends, Three of Pentacles. You've seen how I treat people. It's maybe not how I would treat you, right? Seven of Wands. Looking for the right time. High Priestess in the reverse. So I feel like they're sitting here like, okay, I got to say something. They make the decision. I'm going to confess my feelings. We'll see what happens, right? Maybe if I at least preface it with, hopefully we can still be friends, even if you feel like that's like inappropriate. But I'm going to find the right time. I'll know it when it happens. And I'll say, okay, let's do it. Here's what's going on. But what happens is I feel like they choose this moment to confess their feelings, to say, I don't want to be stuck in the friend zone anymore. Don't use that as the way you confess your feelings, please. That's not going to work for you, probably. I would put money on it. But if they say, I've always wondered what things would be like if, maybe we could be more than friends, or I've always had a crush on you. I feel like there's someone who's listening. I feel like they find this perfect moment. They're convinced, okay, now's my chance. And then something is off. Someone else is listening, or when they make this confession, the person is like, they've got AirPods and they can't hear. It's like, wait, what'd you say? And then they're like, There's something that goes wrong, kind of comically, when they choose to confess their emotions or say that they want to be more than friends. Another 9 of Swords in the reverse. Five of Wands and 7 of Cups. Okay, I feel they're motivated to talk to you about their desire for more with you when you make a comment about like dating life being lame, or another one bites the dust, that date was horrible. When they hear that you're disillusioned or dissatisfied with their competition, Five of Wands, somebody that maybe they felt you were actually interested in, or just that general idea, you know, somebody expressed interest and I wasn't interested. They find out a little bit more about what your options are. They feel like they're more comfortable telling you that they're one of your options, that they have feelings for you. So they get a little bit of insight first into the love life. And then they're like, okay, well, now I need to tell you what's up. Because I've been thinking about you and me. Four of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. Because if I don't say anything, I don't think you'll ever hit on me, is kind of how they're saying this. I have to tell the truth because that's the only way I find out if you actually have any interest in me. I don't think you would actually like put it out there like that. So they're trying to talk themselves up to get to that point where they're ready to confess their crush on you. Five of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse. And they're trying to basically let go of this fear, because with Five of Swords in the reverse, it's like, I'm not going to let this fear of maybe losing you as like cause me to sabotage this conversation. I don't feel like the friendship would end just because I tell you that I really do have a thing for you. I don't know, maybe you just feel like the friendship is strong enough where we could laugh about it, you know, and then I would like move on. No big deal. But like, I have to say something. This is the Golden Lenormand. Hello, Doris. How are you doing? What's up, random user? Yeah, the friend zone. Good times, huh? What's up, Voyager? So we have number 4, which is the house, the home. And the woman, number 29. Why does this feel like Rapunzel to me? Like, are you making it difficult for this person to like find you? Are you not hanging out with people? They feel like either you're a hermit or they feel like they need to find an opportunity to speak to you away from people. Maybe they're worried about people hearing what they have to say to you. Number 13 and number 10, we've got the Child and the Scythe. This really feels to me like we've got a secret admirer friend who approaches you and wants to make it clear, like by bringing flowers, perhaps, make it clear that they're serious, that it's not a joke. So they may want a prop of some sort, like flowers, a gift of some sort, or hey, here's some concert tickets because I know you really like this artist. But they feel like they have to do something more than just say how they feel. So a plan, right? If I want to tell you that I have a crush on you, if I want to go out on a date, maybe I should like come to the conversation with like an idea. I know you love this, so let's go there. I know this is your favorite restaurant, so I made reservations. This is like, I have to do something to make this person no longer view me as a friend, or it's kind of like, I don't want you to see me as innocent anymore. I want you to realize like, maybe I want to get close to you. But it's nerve-wracking. They're like, please don't get mad at me. Yeah. What else? So we've got, wow, the Scythe again. Number 18, number 10, and number 26. The dog. The the scythe and the book, which talks about wisdom or secrets. This is someone who really does want to do right by you. And it's scary to them, but basically they feel I have to risk you cutting me out of your life or rejecting me completely because I have to tell you that I want to be with you. It's like at first I'm going to convince myself there's no way this would ruin the friendship. And then they start being more honest with themselves. The reason I've been hesitant to say something, the reason I haven't really made like a real effort here or attempt is because I do think that it would potentially ruin the friendship. So I have to like not like half-ass it. I have to really make it clear. I'm not just like trying to make a pass at you because I think you're cute. I'm not risking our friendship just to, get laid. No, this is someone who wants to be in an actual relationship with this person. So they're doing something a little unexpected. I don't think you've seen them do this for anyone because they want to make it seem dreamy. Like you've never seen this side to them before. I feel like, okay, so we've got the star and the tower. And the tower in the Lenormand is a little bit different. The tower in the tarot is more about like things changing all of a sudden, right? In the Lenormand, it's more about like an organization or like, it's almost like a Three of Pentacles. So this feels to me like they're talking to somebody else, a trusted friend, or even, like a sibling or something. Help me make a plan. What can I do to make this special? It makes me think of that scene where Barney proposes in How I Met Your Mother. I mean, that was ornate, but there's a whole plan. I got to show you how serious I am so that you take me seriously. All right, this is the untold messages of the heart. What else do we have? Hello, Kingly Eagle. How you doing? Hello, Realm of Bedlam. Got the word yes. I do feel like this person's attracted to you as well. But factors, we're so different. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. Worry. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? Defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. Yeah, it might get a little tense, but I do feel there is attraction that goes, both ways between these two. Mistake. I made the wrong turn, and honestly, the grass wasn't greener over there. This is what the crush is seeing you experience, because you remember with the Empress in the reverse, it was like it took a little time for you to course correct after a relationship. For some of you, your friend who wants to be more than your friend feels like you dealt with that person in your past because you didn't want to face the fact that you actually like them. I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. Gentle is the word at the top. It's not going to last for much longer because they do feel a pretty strong urge to tell you what they feel or that they're interested in more than friendship. But they do feel like they have to be respectful of your need to let go of whatever this thing was in the past that made you feel betrayed or disappointed. So they feel like within the next 60 to 90 days, they need to make a move. But they're thinking about the strategy constantly. With the thoughts card, it's I've been in my head about you constantly. So either they've already been thinking about this for a couple of months, or this is giving you a heads up that if things start to get weird with a friend over the next several weeks and you can't figure out why, it could be that this is the situation. Sensitive. Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. They don't like hearing about you with other people. I'll tell you that much right now. I do feel like you're going to notice that if you haven't already. This is What's the News? How's it going, dude? Deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. If I'm honest, I love being your friend, but what I really want is more. They're trying to figure out how to say that. Warning signs, take heed, risky situation. But I know I can't say anything just now or just yet because you are still getting over something, or maybe they are, right? Someone in this friendship is still kind of reeling or frustrated with something. That could be why the Queen of Wands is a little bit overly independent, right? According to their love interest or their friend. Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Whoever is dealing with some financial issues right now, that's going to change in the near future. That could be one of the factors that helps make things easier for the two of you to potentially be in a relationship. But this takeoff card says the wait is over. If you've got a business, if you're waiting for promotion, if you're trying to sell something, there is money coming to you. If you do not want to start a family, please make sure you take the appropriate precautions. We've got the knocked up card, pregnancy, expecting, and mothering. And light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. For some of you, there is a difference of opinion regarding family. Remember, we had that pregnancy card or the family card at the beginning. I do feel like this friendship is one of those where you do feel like you can rely on that person. They may be considered almost family to you, but there also might be something here where you realize that you two do not agree on how you would raise children, whether or not you want children, how many children do you want. Hello, Sam. Yeah, this reading might be about that because I wish Tiana was on here. I bet dude has an opinion on that. Yes, exactly, dude. I feel like I was. Oh, hello, pie though. How are we doing? Did you bring any pie? I might have to make pie or just buy it, you know? Hello, Hayden. Thank you. How are you doing? So this is basically saying, look, there might be some excitement. There might be some mutual attraction. But for some of you, there is a concern in terms of that family, that future family state. What do you envision? What do they envision? We've got obsession, physical attraction, and sex appeal. The word at the top is snack. It's real hard to see because it's like white font on light blue. But this is how they view you. They feel like everyone's attracted to you. They feel like there are people who are obsessed with you. And you think it's kind of amusing, but you don't take it seriously, it looks like. Black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. One of the things they like best about you is you are unpredictable. They feel like life with you would be exciting. But that also scares them in part because they know your energy is kind of addictive. So people get caught or captivated, and I don't know, that might be more than they want to deal with. That could be part of why they're in the garden and the gate, you know? Maybe I should hang out in this friend zone and just appreciate the smells, the nice view, and I don't know, the cookies. Someone's like, should I or should I not? Let's see. What else do we want? Well, we did have mention of an overthinker, so let's grab a few from the Overthinker's Oracle, shall we? SpongeBob is nice. What else do we have? Hello, Jason. How are you doing? I'm just hoping that at some point today, while I'm wearing this Rick and Morty shirt, I have an excuse to say, your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. It's been coming up a few times that there's something to do with a pregnancy here. So you're going to want to make sure you know what's going on, or you have that conversation about family planning. It could be the person who has the crush needs to tell you about this, or that you need to tell the crush about this. But it does feel to me like this is the past situation that the Queen of Wands is getting over. Someone disappointed you pretty, that's pretty bad, right? So this could explain why someone's super independent. We've got please don't go, wait for me. I feel stuck with the wrong person and situation. So the Queen of Wands has been hesitant to get into a relationship or entertain anybody with like a long-term relationship in mind, because they have been getting over a situation where somebody may have lied to them about a third party, because now they're stuck with that person, right? The Queen of Wands ex. So the Queen of Wands has been focusing on themselves, just kind of keeping things light, not really wanting to get into anything serious, because when it got serious, it got kind of rough. These karmics are 2s and 3s. You're the one. I feel like this is how the friend feels, the one with the crush. They don't want you stressing over this person your ex chose over you, because they don't compare to you at all. And it might have been real difficult for them to listen to what you say about this situation without being as complimentary as they want it to be, in terms of, you're clearly better. How did this person choose someone else over you? You have Justice, and this time I promise you my actions will match my words. If you have flirted, if you have joked about that, if we're still single, we should get married, this person might be telling you, I'm serious. Like I tried to date some other people, or I tried to, find somebody who was able to keep up with me the way that you do. I really just think I need to admit the reason you're my best friend, or the reason we're such close friends, is because I'm actually in love with you. So what if we just stopped joking about it and actually tried? The more they tried to tell themselves that it wouldn't work, or that too many people would have a problem, then the more they wanted it, the more they wanted you. It's like they tried to talk themselves out of it, and they ended up convincing themselves all the more, like, no, you're the only one I want. They may have started to think about you as their soulmate, but they didn't want you to view them as being codependent. And you may have seen them be that way with other connections in, the friendship that you've had with them. I miss how our relationship used to be. I feel this is the friend with a crush telling the Queen of Wands, you've been different lately because of whatever this heartbreak was in the past. Maybe they feel like some of your light was kind of dimmed because you went through that, and they want to make you smile. They may have felt like they should have been more honest with you. But this is someone who's thinking about being with you long term. They feel like they said something to hurt you, that they were being immature, and that might make you feel like a relationship with them would never work. But when they're thinking about doing something, a grand gesture, it could literally be a proposal. Because it's like, I don't want you to think I'm joking, because you probably will think I'm joking. Maybe they've already proposed to you in a joking way before. I don't know. Hello, Santiago. How are you doing? I wish I had chosen you. My pride and ego got the best of me, and you loved me when I didn't deserve it. For some of you, we've got somebody proposing to you who wants to get out of the friend zone. Or we've got somebody who expresses their emotions to you, a close friend, and that's when this person from your past comes back around. You may have multiple offers in 48 hours. But I do feel like there's something between you and this friend, and the person from the past could be a little possessive. This is the Kipper. Tell me more about the marriage proposal. Unexpected income. Okay. So I had some money. I felt like I'd go buy a ring. I don't think they're being dishonest about it. This person wants to show they're serious. Maybe they're telling you they would move where you are, or you could move in with them. But we also have someone else who feels they're your soulmate. So these are two people that feel like they're your soulmate. Yeah, you're going to get communication from two interested parties. One who I feel you've currently got in the friend zone, and one who you also view as not, how do we say this? Someone from your past that has disappointed you. You may still have a little bit of interest in them, but I feel like they've kind of worn out their welcome with you. They're going to feel like they need to fight for you when they realize your friend has confessed their emotions. I feel like it's the friend that wants to do right by you. You've got free will. You got to choose in accordance with your discernment and your intuition. But I think for many of you, you realize that when you finally get what you wanted from this person from your past, they chase you, or they tell you, no one compares to you, or I wish I had chosen you, or whatever it is. It's not enough. You're still thinking about this new person. You're still thinking about, maybe I should date my friends. I already know what would happen if I date you. You haven't changed. I feel like this person from your past coming back around may be seen as a temptation by the person who has a crush on you. They may be like, okay, well, I guess I've lost now. I feel like the person from your past coming back around only makes you that much more likely to choose the new person, because you're like, really? I don't believe you. Yes, exactly. Good point, dude. All right. So don't be accepting proposals just because they're nice, okay? You gotta be genuine too, all right? Gotta have standards. This is the Poe Tarot. Keep in mind, I don't read these in the reverse. Hello, Candace. What's going on? Yeah, I think that's tough for a lot of people to. I've definitely failed that one. I won't lie, Candace. But I think this is somebody who's learning that, right? I think I'm done. I think I'm done going back to that person. I think I'd rather check out what it's like with my friend. It's kind of the vibe I'm picking up from that expectation card. We got a very serious lovers card. The lovers is about a choice, And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride. There's one person who thinks of you this way, And there's another person who thinks of you more so as someone that they can toy with, right? So choose the person who's being genuine. My gut tells me it's the new person or the friend. Four of quills or Four of swords. Okay, I think this is Latin. In pace rescat. Rest in peace, right? Four of swords is generally the person in the church laying back, right? I think we've got somebody who has healed enough from their situation in the past. This is the Queen of Wands, I believe, or the Empress. They've healed from that situation enough from the past to be able to see that it's time for something new. So they're making a decision to go some other direction, because to say rest in peace, that's like, no, I've already let this go. I've already kind of put to rest this X situation. I was saying put to rest, and then I have the death card in my hands. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? So I've already accepted that that relationship didn't work out. I'm not going to try it over again. Okay, that's got to be Taylor Swift, but I don't know what it's called. I'm really bad at song titles, just in general, but especially with her. This is saying I've already accepted that that's not going to happen. And I started daydreaming about something new. And I realized that there actually is quite a lot of passion with this person that's been in the friend zone. So I'm not going to choose someone from my past and then potentially lose this friend of mine as well. I'm going to choose the friend. Nine of Candles, which is the Nine of Wands. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. This is the person from your past realizing they've lost it. There's no more time for them to win you over or have you choose them over someone else. Six of quills or Six of swords. We called it the river of silence, for there seemed to be a hushing influence in its flow. This is like that ex calling you up and hearing your friend in the background. Oh, okay, you made a choice. This is somebody who feels like they have fought for this not as well as they should have. Their ego and pride probably was the problem, right? And now there you are, Six of Swords, hopping in a boat with somebody else, about to go be happier with someone else because someone else wants to actually treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So this person's a little bit butthurt. They took too long or they didn't do the work and you were like, okay, thumbs up. This is the Everyday Tarot. Oh, Lord. What else do we have? Mm-hmm. Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Wands. I do think at some point you end up sending a communication to, or just blocking this person from your past. I've decided that's done, that's over with. I'm not interested in bringing that back around or reconciling with you. I feel now that that was always just kind of preventing me from moving forward or being able to choose something that would make me happy. So this Queen of Wands is like, no, you know what? I think this is the perfect time for me to realize that that's officially the past. Queen of Pentacles, woman holding a coin. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I'm not going to pretend anymore that this person from my past who broke my heart is going to magically find a way to do right by me or learn their lessons that they've so far been refusing to learn. I'm going to be honest with myself and choose to let this stay in the past because I know I deserve somebody who treats me better than that person from my past. So we've got King of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse. I was lying to myself, thinking that you would do right by me, and I can let that go now. I can see that that was not going to work out because you weren't putting forth the effort that you needed. So I'm not going to let that stop me from seeing what's up with a friend. Death in the reverse and Four of Cups in the reverse. So I let the question mark of whether or not we were going to get back together stop me from maybe getting too serious with other people. But now I think it's time for me to retire that and actually get to a point where I'm considering a relationship with this person who's confessed their feelings for me. Did I say hello to Frederick? Hello, Frederick. Empress, the Sun, Four of Wands in the reverse. So they realize now that this Empress or Queen of Wands has chosen their own happiness over waiting for them to ascend. If you're not going to work on yourself, if you're not going to fix the problems that you were dealing with, then I'm going to pivot. I'm going to consider, love with other people. So they end this thing from their past officially or finally, right? Even if at some point they were kind of hoping this person would come back around. Now they're like, you know what? No, I think that was supposed to be the way that it went. We've got the Three of Wands and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Strength. So whatever this attempt from the ex is, it's not going to be successful, at least not for the majority of you. You see through it, this person hasn't changed, and you don't want it to ruin the opportunity that you have with this person who wants to get out of the friend zone. So you're like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. This is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. You should use your own brains more. Money is left to you by somebody passing away. Your personality will get you by. Use it more. You are going on a long, safe journey and a long motor trip. I love that they call it a motor trip. With a surprise at the end. You guys, that sounds delightful. You're going to have to send me a postcard, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. I really do appreciate that. And comments or subscribes, all of it. Hello, Authentic Detective. How are you doing? Yeah, condolences to anybody if they do actually miss somebody or lose somebody. But I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.